Welcome back, guys. CryptoFly channel. Today we'd like to talk about how do I build the logic of entry for swing trades or for intraday. Let's dive in. First of all, guys, you always have to build a logic, no matter it's a initiation accumulation pump model, what I shared in my Telegram channel, or it's a global chart, for example, like this one, Ethereum or Bitcoin. You have to have a reasons for entry, reasons for investments. That's why we use the 27 block. We use the indicators, data, metrics, what it showed us. It's a good accumulation zone or not. It's time for distribution or for accumulation. You have to build a logic. You can't buy or open position, on a futures randomly. You need the reasons why you do exactly these things now. So this video will be like more the checklist, what personally I do when I analyze the chart. So first of all, I start with just a weekly time frame to understand the price section, to understand the structure, global structure. So for example, this is Ethereum, and I choose the reply bars here from May 24, this one. So I would like to show you the logic, what could happen when we use this matter. So take a look. I understand. So this was a top, this was a support, this was a 27 block, what I shared in my videos. Then we changed the trend. Slowly but surely we start recover back on Ethereum. On altcoins, it's absolutely the same story, but firstly, the Bitcoin recover, then the main altcoin like Ethereum follow it, and maybe after that, the money from Bitcoin start inflow in Ethereum, and from Ethereum to another altcoins. So we understand, so this one globally, on a weekly time frame, the Bitcoin are in uptrend mode. So this was a 27 block, and we can see this is a low, high, low, high, low, high. So we got a structure, right? So everything more than okay, and we sweep the high. Now we have to hold the line, going sideways, and we think the market should go higher because of structure. For Ethereum, absolutely the same story. So we start with a weekly time frame to daily time frame and to the lower time frame. Now we are in uptrend. So yes, it's a correction to the downtrend, but weekly time frame we are in the uptrend. Got it. So the priority it's a long. So to open long or buy. Got it. And we build a structure. Higher lows, higher highs. For example, we stop it after this correction, we bounce it, buy news. So that time we got a pump on Ethereum potential EDF. Then I start to mark the K levels. So what we can see on this level on Ethereum here, we can mark the liquidity pool. So this is going to be the liquidity pool, and we can mark like a target, this one. All right, next one, what we can mark also. What information we got here? We can mark the gap, this one. So this is a gap. I mark the 0.5 level of and 38. Next step, what I'm doing, I analyze the news. So this is a checklist. What do you have to pay attention? Take a look. I analyze the news and the sentiment in the market. So maybe some rumors, maybe some unlocks, maybe some K events, right, on Bitcoin or on Ethereum. So here we got rumors about the potential Ethereum ETF. We understand after the pump like 40% or even higher, we can see the downtrend once again, the correction. So we got an impulse and correction. When you build a logic on a weekly time frame, you have to understand the lower time frames. Then before entry, I check the Bitcoin chart. Got it. Then I choose the coins. So I always use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5, 6 tickers here in watch list. Of course, I use the S&P 500, Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin just normal chart, Bitcoin dominance. I check to understand the money inflow, right, into Bitcoin now, or Bitcoin perform or altcoin perform. 3 or 5 altcoin, what I'm looking for trades, for intraday. So I recommend you also create a watch list. When I determine the weekly time frame zone of interest. So this is zone of interest to sweep liquidity and open long. Why long? Because of structure. So we got an uptrend structure. The priority is a long. The logic, I can open long from 0.5 by FIB, from fulfill of weekly gap, and this one, it can be like a sweep of this liquidity at 2K700. So it's a 0.5 level of weekly gap, and I can delete this one. So I understand this is a fulfill, this is a 0.5, and this is a liquidity pool. Then I take a look the FIB. We are in premium or discount zone now. So it's just a basic FIB from impulse. So this is the last impulse. This is the top. So basically 0.5 level by FIB, 3K400 and 3K288. It's also more than a K zone for potential reversal move for Ethereum. And liquidity zones I already marked. Let's go to the daily time frame. I go to daily one and I mark this gonna be like buy side liquidity. And this is the lowest target. We can determine that daily gap. Inside daily gap, we got a priority target like 0.5 level by FIB of weekly gap. So we can't know what will happen next from this day. I think would be good to sweep this high and then going down to correction. But if we sweep this high, this will be the next high, and we can form the new lower high. But I can't know in a moment what will happen next. And then when we determine the global chart are bullish, right, on a weekly time frame, we are determine the zone for trades. We need to determine the sentiment. We need to determine the news for daily time frame. Before the daily, I need to check, for example, the news for this week. So I understand the time and I understand the day where I will see the K events for this week. I can't know the actual data, what we will see, but I can understand in this time, we will see the volatility. So if before this K event, we will see the price around the K level, I can make a decision to open position, short or long. I use personally the Forex Factory for the news. How to work with economic calendar, I already made a video about it. Next one, what do you have to do? We go to, from daily time frame, we go into 4-hour time frame. And on 4-hour time frame, we understand this is a liquidity pool. Also, it's going to be like a target. So my priority on 4-hour time frame will be sweep this low, bounce, and sweep this 0.5 level by FIB. Next one, what I personally do, I use the MTK session indicator. You can use any other indicator, just a market session, Tokyo, London, and New York. So I can see this was a low of New York, right? So I mark this low. This was a top of London. So we get a tiny range, this one. Then I start open and looking intraday, the indicator set, ADZ, direction, market mood, money power. So I can see we're in the accumulation zone, this one on 4-hour time frame, but here was the signals to sell. So basically, yes, we're in the accumulation zone, but I would like to see that divergence on 4-hour time frame because we got a signal to sell. Also on 4-hour time frame, we are in the A3. We also got a like a bearish divergence. This one, we got a money outflow. So yes, I got a more confirmations for continuation correction. So I need more reasons. So I got a like buy side liquidity. Yes, it's bullish one, but I got a bearish one signal. So I got a liquidity on 4-hour time frame here. What I would like to sweep it. I got an accumulation, but I would like to see the divergence on ADZ. This one factor. Next one, I see the signals to sell and close position on direction. I got a bearish sentiment on the market mood. So this is not accumulation zone. So it means priority to sell, to open short position. And I got a bearish divergence on money power indicator. Got it. I can close. Next one, I can open the trade on indicator and I can find out. So here's what signal to sell and no new signal to buy. Got it. Let's go to 1-hour time frame. On 1-hour time frame, also, I got at the top in London session signal to sell. And I would like to see sweep of this low, and from this low, maybe I will open the long position. Then on 1-hour time frame, we got a structure: high, low, lower high, lower low. So priority is going down. So we got a structure on 1-hour time frame down. Then I go to, for example, 15-minute time frame, and inside a day, I looking closer. Where? Exactly to open position. So what we can see now, for example, so let's say this is a night right? So I can't trade at night. On 15-minute time frame, I need to see we still hold the structure. We still build the structure, downtrend structure. Tokyo session almost sweep the New York session. We got a signal to close all sell on 15-minute time frame. Got it. Take a look. We can mark the New York session low. This one. Almost. We almost sweep it. So priority will be a local long, but globally it's going to be the short. For me, would be good to sweep this low and pump to close this 1 hour time frame gap. Let's go to 15-minute time frame. I got a signal to buy, close all short position from this signal to sell. Got it. I need more signals to buy. Of course, I can already open position, for example, for long with 1% risk. I use the risk 0.5 or 1% for position, depends of leverage. I go to 5-minute time frame. What we can see? We didn't sweep this low. So for example, I can open, yes, from this current price. Target will be sweep of this high and close 50% of this 1 hour time frame gap. So let's try open position. This is how it looks like. And of course, I totally understand. We definitely, sooner or later, we're going to sweep this low. We got a test. Take a look. It's 5-minute time frame. We came in to test a 1 hour time frame intraday gap in London session. So it's around almost 1% profit. I can add my stop loss closer here or at the break even, right? So I will not lose position at all. Also, I'm not waiting the exactly 1% profit, for example, because it's with a 10 leverage, it's already 10% profit. One more test. When I see in London session, we tested 2 times, I'm better close my position, at least 50% in profit, because we can breaking out this gap. Anyway, for example, I fix 50% of my position, almost break even, right? No, we recover back. And here's a New York session. New York session, yes, we basically close exactly 1%. So it's a 10% with a 10x leverage. I can close my position and now I start looking at the short position. And like you can see in New York, we sweep the low, right? And we hold the structure, global one on 15-minute time frame, we going down. So priority on a daily will be test of 0.5 level by FIB of this one. So you could open the short position from this low. So based on this logic, you can trade on swing trades on daily time frame, on 12 time frame, on 4 time frame, and take a look how on a daily time frame we move on to close 50% of weekly fair value gap. Test daily fair value gap. Didn't sweep this liquidity pool. Tested, sweep liquidity, that's done. Almost test 0.5. We got a signal to buy for potential reversal move. Almost test 0.5. Test it. Got it. When we get something like this one, I start looking the zone for reversal move. So now, like I showed you before, potential zone for reversal for me personally will be or fulfill 3K 133, you know, or sweep of this low. Of course, based on this risk, I can buy even now or open position even now from this current price because basically we already closed 50% of the weekly gap. This is basically the checklist what you have to pay attention before you open the trade. No matter it's a daily time frame, no matter it's a 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, or even 5-minute time frame, intraday. You have to build the logic of your entry. Anyway, you can make a pause, right, and add another factors personally for you. What do you have to check before entry? As more reasons and more factors you will find out, which will be like a confirmation of your idea. And I use personally the 6 indicators for intraday or for swing trades. It's giving me the more confident to open position. And it's increased my win rate. So guys, I hope you like this video. If you would like to trade with my custom indicator set, what I showed you in this video, just write me a DM, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.